Coming up on this episode of Winning Bets, let's get two soccer bets in for this afternoon. Hey, it's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. All right, guys, so as I mentioned yesterday, on Monday, someday, we're coming after the sports book. We're getting our money back that we lost last week, and they're already scared of us. Last night I tweeted out a KBO bet for this morning and the game got rained out. That's the sports book. They're scared of us. They don't want us to come get that money back, but that's exactly what we're due. So let's go get it. Let's buckle up. Let's do some dirty work and let's get it. Before we do that, let's get serious. Let's let these sports books let them know what they're into. We're coming to get our money back, sports book. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right, so here comes our first bet. You guys, I tweeted out earlier today because the game starts at 11 a.m., so there wouldn't be enough time between me, making this video and doing the editing. So I already tweeted out Lokomotiv Moscow. I took the money line and I parlayed that with under 4.5. And those odds came out at minus 145. So hopefully you guys can get on that bet if you see that on Twitter. Don't forget it's at Winning Bets Pod. That's at Winning Bets Pod. That game is also being streamed versus the app that I use to bet on. It must have some rights to a handful of leagues because it'll stream the games on the app, and that's one of the leagues that they'll stream. So we get into a good sweat later on this afternoon. Let's see at about so that game starts at 11. So call it about 12:30, about 12:30 or so, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll hop on YouTube Live with you guys, and we'll sweat out that winning bet. That'll be a lot of fun with you guys. All right, on to the two games that we're going to put on here, that we're going to place on today's show. The first game is Brighton versus Manchester United. Manchester United won the first game earlier this season, 3-1. The big boys are coming back. You notice Manchester United had a little bit of a hiccup this past weekend in the FA Cup. Well, that's because they rested all their big boys, all their starters. Those guys are all coming back into the squad for today's game, so should be a much better performance there. Manchester United also fell to 6th place over the weekend. They were off playing in the FA Cup, but so Wolves, they went ahead and got the win, so now they're up in the 5th place, so Manchester United really needs to go ahead and get this win. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Manchester United money line, parlay that with over 1.5. So Manchester United over 1.5. I forgot to write down what the odds are. Let me look that up. I had it here for you guys. That's odds come in at minus 105, so really great odds there. So Manchester United money line over 1.5. The odds are minus 105. All right, guys, so our last bet of the day is going to be a combination. We're going to do a parlay. Another one. First game is Genoa is playing Juventus. Look, Juventus is on a roll. They're in a tight title race in Serie A. They won their last game 4-0, so they're starting to get a lot of confidence under their belt. Genoa on the flip side, they're in 16th place. After this restart, they've lost to the 8th place team, and they only were able to tie the 19th place team. So definitely a game that Juventus should be able to handle pretty easily. What we're going to do is the other game is Sevilla versus Le Haynes. Look, Sevilla, they're barely clinging on to that 4th place. We all know the all-important 4th place for Champions League. They need to get that. They've gone 4 straight draws now, and it feels like their performance has been better. They've been outplaying their opponents. Possession's been better. They've been getting more shots on goal. So while they've had 4 draws in a row, they're just knock on the door right there to get a win any day now. As for their opponent, they're not even likely going to be in La Liga next season. They're sitting in 19th place. They're struggling here coming out of the break as they were before the break. So they're not even going to be a La Liga team. So go ahead. Your winning bet is Sevilla money line. Take it, parlay it with the Juventus money line, and that one comes in at plus 174. So 2 good winning bets there for you guys. Don't forget, you can always follow me on Twitter at Winning Bets Pod. We'll likely have a KBO bet again tonight. That'll be in play for early Wednesday morning. As for when I'll see you guys next time, look for me on YouTube Live. We'll enjoy a nice sweat together. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. I'm Jason Mattis. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.